everything.
Guys who like NSYNC.
Love them.
I think that's what the fans relate to, that these guys are as real as it gets.
I like Lance and Justin. I like JC. Me too.
We've had people, you know, climbing through airports, running past security checkpoints.
Is it hard to perform with so many screaming fans?
No, that's just a motivation. When you get up on stage and you see the excitement coming from the audience, it just builds your adrenaline, makes you want to do what you do even harder and, you know, get even a bigger reaction.
I think I still got my earplugs in here. I use these. The screaming's intense. The screaming's louder than the music.
It's a very high noise floor. You know, I just try to make sure that people can understand what they're saying over the top of the screams.
You've got the #1 song, you're sold out, you've got a concert on HBO. Is this really the best it can be?
This album, No Strings Attached, has been, you know, just like incredible for us, and it's wonderful to get to showcase what we do on such a big event. I mean, we're nothing but excited about what's going to happen tonight. So. Yeah, we're thankful for everything, but we're always looking forward to the future. Gratified, not satisfied, as they say.
That's what we love about HBO. I mean, everyone watches HBO of all ages, and everyone's going to get a chance to see this tour.
You got to tune in and check it out and see it.
Everybody is completely fired up for this show. We're all nervous about it, but when the lights go down and we step on the stage, you know, we're coming to play.
You'll be blown away by what you're going to see.
Coming up next, in their first ever live TV concert, HBO is proud to present NSYNC live from Madison Square Garden. I'm Karen Duffy. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the show. It's great.
Spectacular concerts, electric performances, megawatt stars, HBO music events. And now the HBO music event, NSYNC, live from Madison Square Garden.
The next all-new episode of Arliss. You are messing with the United States government.
Standard procedure.
Procedure? Do you want to be transferred to the front line, soldiers?
No, sir.
Is that what you
No,
want?
sir. Do
you want to go to Kosovo?
No.
Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha!
Scalpin' Sammy represents a baseball team. He's not a political statement.
The buck teeth, the blood-red skin, the tomahawk, that's a political statement.
You'd never have a Shylock moneylender or a spear-chucking Zulu.
You asked for an injunction?
It's time we took a stand.
A stand? You mean like Custer's? An all-new season of Arliss, Sunday night at 9:30 on HBO.
Count on it. The HBO Saturday Night Guarantee. A new movie this week, every week. They built the perfect soldier, but how do you stop him?
You've tried that already.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Michael Jai White, Universal Soldier: The Return. Being stalked by giant sharks.
We're going to have to swim out of here.
It's no day at the beach. Deep blue sea. There's no place like home.
You brought us here to scare us, is that it?
Unless it's haunted. Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Haunting. The worst thing about setting a trap.
What do you think of my husband so far?
Is getting caught in it. Kiefer Sutherland, Rebecca De Mornay. The Right Temptation. And look what else you can count on. We deliver the Saturday Night Guarantee.
The groundwork is literally being laid for HBO's ambitious 10-part World War II miniseries, Band of Brothers, currently in production in the United Kingdom. And if you want the Earth to move, who better to make it so than co-executive producers Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks?
Well, do we have enough cars? Yeah, good. Looks like a mafia funeral.
This reminds me of all those James Bond movies where M takes Bond to his little workshop and shows how everything works. That's what this is like.
Both toured the set recently with Hanks still in character for a film role that required him to forego the razor.
Yeah, I could actually put a pair of pliers through this. but it's movie fake, but it's supposed to seem like you'll hurt your hand on it. Captain Miller's favorite hand prop.
The miniseries reunites Spielberg and Hanks with several members of their production team from their other World War II collaboration, Saving Private Ryan.
Where do we build the Ryan set? Over the other side, past the corner of the trees.
I think Mr. Hanks is Thompson's here somewhere from the last film, Ryan. That's the one. He came in the other day, and he still remembered after 4 years how to strip it down and put it together again. So we were quite impressed.
Let's shoot the whole movie from this model. It'll be fun. And get a really nice perspective from the bow. Well, there goes. I just saved you a lot of money. You don't need to build that side of the boat anymore. That rail, that's 400 pounds right there, out of the budget.
The production is huge, with a crew of 600 creating a backlot of over 500 acres, encompassing sets representing towns from Belgium to France to Georgia.
Well, this is fantastic. I'm just bowled over by everything I've seen today. That's what we want to hear. It's amazing.
Filming throughout the year 2000, the HBO miniseries event Band of Brothers will debut sometime in 2001. This has been a special edition of HBO Entertainment News.
Next on HBO.
Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer see dead people in this new supernatural thriller from director Robert Zemeckis. HBO First Look, What Lies Beneath.
Next on HBO.
I remember playing in the band in the Metropole Ballroom and knowing that at any minute a large bomb could fall on my head and blow us all to hell and back. But I was more alive at that time than before or since. That's an alarming thing to discover at my age.
For Elizabeth, passion was a distant memory. Until a man from her past offered her a new beginning.
Working with the Blonde Bombshells was the happiest time of my life. You'd think so too.
You know, it would be lovely to see them all again. Maybe even play together.
Annie, listen. And you?
We're trying to get the band together again.
I can still get into this, you know. Size 14, short legs.
How does it sound for you, darling? I can see why the Germans bombed you.
The Blonde Bombshell reunion band thus far comprises you two, a foul-mouthed piano player,
Jemmy Cow,
an alto player out of the Slammer,
At least people are nice in prison.
and a singer who won't show up in the night. Get rid of this man.
What's wrong with him apart from the obvious things?
Ask him about the roses.
I suppose I looked upon it as my contribution to the war effort.
Yeah, he screwed a lot of us.
Now we can rehearse.
You were the youngest and the most talented of the Blonde Bombshells. You were also the only virgin.
Really? Should I be grateful?
Judi Dench, Ian Holm, Olivia Dukakis, Leslie Caron, and Cleo Lane. The last of the Blonde Bombshells. Saturday, August 26th on HBO.
Nobody knows who I am anymore.
He brought them there
Don't you love it here?
for a secret experiment.
Should we go in?
You don't tell the rats they're actually in a maze. An experiment in fear.
The house, it's trying to tell me something.
Hey, you guys just take a look at this.
An experiment so cruel. I am trying to help you. So perfect.
You just wanted to scare the hell out of us so we fit into your test.
It was real. What does he think this is, a game? The Haunting, Saturday, August 12th, only on HBO.
It's not TV. It's HBO.